So this is the Soundpeats H3, an earbuds that promises premium sound without the premium price tag. But can you really compare this with the big brand names out there that cost 2 or 3 times more? And today I'm putting this to the test: sound quality, comfort, and all the little details that could make or break these earbuds. So let's check it out.
Ei menina, mostra o teu poder, desliza no beat, faz acontecer. O mundo gira ao teu redor. Com esse swing, tu é maior. Mexe, remexe sem parar. Essa energia vai te levar.
So what I like about this earbuds is the sound signature, and it's top-notch out of the box. It's tuned well with good EQ tweaking, and you can really unlock the earbuds' full potential. You also get premium design with this mixed materials. You get smoke black lid, you get gold accents everywhere, you get a transparent IEM shell. It feels like a throwback to Soundpeats Engine series, but more refined. I also like the hybrid driver setup. It's 12mm dynamic driver and 2 balanced armatures, giving you strong versatility across frequencies. And I like that the volume is very loud as well. And you also get modern Bluetooth 6 technology and Qualcomm's latest QCC3091 with LDAC and aptX lossless support, IPX5 water resistant rating, and multi-point support. Battery life here is good as well. You get 7 hours and 30 additional hours with the case with ANC off. Although not rated, with ANC on you're going to get 5 hours and 21 additional hours with the case as an estimate. So fast charging here gets you 2 hours of playback with ANC off with a quick 10 minutes charge. So what could be better? So soundstage here feels a little narrow, instruments don't float quite far out, and everything sits tighter inside your head. And also the sub bass and mid bass are clean but not very deep. Bass lovers may find it lacking in rumble and punch. The earbuds comes with a bulkier fit design due to the hybrid driver design. Might be uncomfortable for people with smaller ears. And finally, the app shows battery icon but no exact percentage for the case, which is still very limiting. So the H3 comes in at a price of $85 or around 360 Malaysian ringgit. Pretty pricey for a Soundpeats earbuds, but pretty normal for their flagship earbuds. But once you listen to how it performs, man, you will fork out the cash. If you find value in what you hear and like what you see so far, do subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so the YouTube algorithm can pick this up. And if you want to buy these earbuds, do check out my links below. The sound signature of the H3 is really top-notch, but I personally like adjusting my own EQ to my liking since the presets are really not my cup of tea, but adjusting the EQ shows me what you can achieve with this earbud sound. So as I've mentioned, the soundstage with the H3 is not particularly wide and they do seem a little tight inside your head, where instruments for certain songs and very wide soundstage don't seem to be floating far away enough. You get good directional awareness, but in a smaller soundstage. So sub-bass wise, you're getting a cleaner, less deep and rumbly sub-bass. Although it's still very good sounding, you're not getting that typical in-ear type of V-shaped signature. And although I do tune it to a V-shape tuning in the manual EQs, the bass could still be a little deeper in my opinion. Mid-bass also hits firm but could be deeper as well. Vocals is great here and they sound plenty high definition with no distortion or muffling. It sits at a very central plane, not forward or not recessed, and doesn't sound colored in my opinion. Highs here is great, good clear separation with very sparkly highs. This is also thanks to the 2 BA drivers that the earbuds come with, giving you good clear definition for all the highs you need. Beautiful frequency. All in all, for an earbuds aimed at the higher def with all the codecs that they provide and also shaped like an IEM, you're not going to be disappointed here. So this is a test to see if the Soundpeats H3 is a good earbuds for making phone calls. So this is me speaking in a relatively quiet environment, and this is a call quality that you can expect. So what I'm going to do now is to turn on a simulated background noise so you can hear a difference. So now there's a simulated background noise playing in the background, and this is a call quality that you can expect from these earbuds. So what do you think of the call quality? Let me know in the comment section down below. So I love the design you get with the H3. It feels premium with lots of different materials, and I especially love the lid, which is smoke black and very subtly opaque, and you get to barely see the earbuds inside, which gives you that tease, you know. There's also a nice gold ring on the Type-C port at the bottom, a button at the back here, as well as a nice Soundpeats branding on the hinge, and this whole piece here, which is quite large, is actually the hinge. So a hinge open, because the case opens up from the bottom. Inside, you're gonna get this leathered plastic design with the difference plaque inside, and on top, wow, the beautiful transparent IEM really does bring back the types of the Engine series from Soundpeats. So since this is an IEM style earbuds, it should fit quite snugly in your ears. However, due to the components and design, it's going to be quite bulky, if you can see here. So do note that it may not fit smaller ears, and this is also a multi-driver design where you get 2 balanced armature as well as 1 large 12mm dynamic driver inside here. The majority of the design here is transparent except for the faceplate in front here, which is also gold with the half-cut Soundpeats branding, which looks great. So these earbuds actually have quite an impressive ANC performance, but it's got dragged down thanks to the wind noise, which were quite notorious on these earbuds. Actually, I got to use this in previous SIAS event in Shenzhen, and I thought that it cancelled out the event noise very well, and even though there were so many people around talking, this also works great with airplane cabin noises as well as road noise tests, and with audio playing, you basically get to cancel a lot of the environmental noise away. But as I've mentioned, wind noise is quite bad on this one, and hopefully in the future there will be a firmware update to fix this, and if you have a fan blowing next to you, you're going to hear a lot of that wind buffering through. Transparency mode here is pretty natural without any digital amplification, and it sounds like you're not wearing earbuds. And with that said, I'm giving these earbuds an ANC score of 7.9 out of 10. So the volume on the H3 is very good, and this is definitely classified as a really loud earbuds, and I get to a comfortable listening volume at around 20% volume, and at 50% it's already too loud for me to go any louder, and I will see myself using upwards of 60% probably, but nothing louder than that. So yeah, definitely loud earbuds. So the Peatsaudio app is very standard, and if you're used to it, it's very familiar. And at the homepage, you get to select your earbuds, and inside you see your new beautiful earbuds, as well as battery level of the earbuds in the case, but not very helpful without the percentage. Below that, you're also going to get ANC controls, and under noise cancelling, you're going to get several modes to choose the intensity from, and this applies to transparency mode as well. There are no special separate wind noise control here, and also no toggle to control which ANC the buttons will toggle. And below that, you also get a few new toggles, including LDAC selection for high-res audio. This only applies to Android devices that supports LDAC only, and game mode as well as multi-point connectivity. You can also customize the touch controls, which is very comprehensive. And under EQ settings, you get adaptive EQ as well as 10 different presets to choose from, and a 10-band EQ to manually adjust the EQs. Finally, you can also update the earbuds when there's a new firmware. The latency with gaming mode turned on is very good. Playing games like PUBG is smooth and responsive with little latency, and playing movies and videos is also really nice. Anyways, let's take a look at the latency performance of these earbuds. So to sum it up, the Soundpeats H3 delivers a premium feeling hybrid IEM experience with clear vocals, sparkling highs, and a very versatile sound signature that you can fine-tune in the app. The design feels solid and stylish, volume is loud and clear, and latency in gaming mode is impressively low. The bass and soundstage are not the widest, and the fit might be bulky for smaller ears, but overall, if you want high definition sound, hybrid drivers, and plenty of customization options, the H3 definitely is worth checking out. If you want to feel nostalgic, click right over here for a review of Soundpeats' earlier Engine series, and if you want other ANC earbuds, click right over here, and I'll see you over at those videos.